Hello. Well, for National Gardening Week, I'm going to show you how to make a mini herb garden using either the plants in your garden, or if you don't have a garden, you can actually use the herbs that you buy from a supermarket, the fresh herbs that you would normally keep in a fridge. On camera, we've got Amelie. Say hello, Amelie.
Hello.
Amelie's our daughter. She's 11. Now, here we go. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need some kind of a pot. I've got these lovely terracotta pots. You don't need to have anything like that. You can just have a yogurt pot or a tin can, whatever you have available that will hold the compost and that has some kind of drainage in the bottom. Okay, that's very important. Compost. You want a well-drained seed and potting compost. So what I've done with this compost is mix it with some vermiculite. But if you haven't got vermiculite, which is this sort of lightweight mineral material, you can just use something like grit or something like that. But make sure it's seed and potting compost, that's very important. And then of course you need the actual cutting material. So here I've got a few that I've already done: oregano, thyme, rosemary. Come in nice and close, Amelie, for this. This is Italian sage, or Dalmatian sage as it's sometimes known. I've taken it from the soft tip of the plant, so these are softwood cuttings, and I strip off the bottom leaves. And then, can you see that, Amelie, there where my knife is?
Yeah.
By the way, you don't need a fancy knife, kitchen knife, as long as it's sharp. That's called a leaf node, and I'm going to cut it to that leaf node, nice clean cut. And then over to the pot, make a little hole with my pencil. In it goes. Dup, dup, dup. Do that 3 times around the edge of the pot with 3 different cuttings of the same plant, the same type of plant. How are we doing for time, Amelie?
Time?
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Okay, better do a second video. Second video coming up any minute now. So, this is part 2. Hopefully you've already seen part 1. If you haven't, you should probably go back to part 1. Amelie, you wanted to ask me something about these having been in the fridge, about herbs from the fridge.
Yeah, because they've been in the fridge.
Yes, but that's fine. It's okay. Cold, actually, if you think plants in the garden get cold and they get warm, you know, we get frosts, plants get frozen and recover. So fresh herbs, if they've been in the fridge, you can actually take as cuttings and get living plants from them. I know that sounds crazy.
Oakley dokley.
Okay. Last little recap then on, I'm going to do this with some purple sage, Salvia officinalis, what is it, Atropurpurea?
Purple.
Yeah, it's nice,
I don't
isn't it?
like purple.
Oh, sorry. Make sure you take off the bottom leaves when you take all of these cuttings, and the reason for that is they're just going to get in the way, and they're going to they get this risk of the bottom of the cutting rotting. Make sure you firm your cuttings in really well. I mean, it really is this easy. Now, when you've got all your cuttings together, if you don't have a greenhouse, doesn't matter. You can just put them on a windowsill. Ideally a windowsill that's out of direct sunlight, so one that's warm but doesn't get baked by the sun. And they will root, keep them moist. So, you know, water maybe every other day. If they've got good drainage, the water will come through anyway. And they should root within a couple of weeks. And what I like to do is take something like this and put this is a champagne box. Make sure you've drunk the champagne first.
Is it like a botanical garden?
Yeah, well, it's like a mini herb garden. You can put this on your windowsill, you see. I haven't got enough room for the other one. That's annoying. Anyway,
Take out the ugliest one and put that one in.
Which one's the ugliest one?
I don't know, just take out the one you think is horrible.
There we are. And there we are. Hey presto, mini herb garden. Pop it on your windowsill. Perfect. You'll be able to start harvesting herbs from that in no time.